the breakout?
We're not doing too much here. We just got another piece out of NVIDIA. Oh, my chart just says edit chart. Okay, what about Intel? Another name that we haven't looked at today. Intel, again, with the market being pretty flat on the day, Intel's red. So again, I just wonder if everything. It's fast talking. 24 to the downside. Just watch out for Intel here. The 50-period moving average downside looks like it wants to break here. Look at the 20-minute chart, right? Just riding it down. That was the better short. I mean, the Tesla was the great short, but at the end of the day, Intel also absolutely fantastic if you're able to get that short. That's, you know what, guys? Join Joe and Sharif. They're going to be talking more about options. Today's like a basic introduction, I believe, Joe, into options. So that's going to be coming through. Join Joe and Sharif very, very soon. They're going to both be in the chat. There'll be a little Q&A action. I like how Sharif acts when this goes on because it's like kind of like Joe's the teacher. Sharif asks the questions. They go back and forth. So Sharif will also be checking out the chat for your questions and then going back. So I think that's been a really great format that's worked out for us. So congratulations to Sharif, Satya, and Joe for the new format there of the midday show. We really, really like it. So,
Got to remember, it's Satya's birthday today. Happy birthday, Satya.
Yeah, happy birthday, Satya. I'd have to know that to remember it. So, yesterday you weren't here, obviously, so right, it's all good. Yeah. All right. So, happy birthday, Satya. That is really nice to hear. And happy first date day to my wife. So, right there, big day here today, October the 3rd. So, happy birthday to Satya. I'm sure she's in the back there crushing something. So, hopefully, we'll be able to see her at some point today. All right, so that's it, man. Only 2 minutes left. Thank you so much. It's been a showstopper of a day, man. I mean, this NVIDIA trade, the #1 trade given to you by Trader TV Live today, 122.50 long, was a banger, still is a banger, is the #1 P&L stock. #2 P&L stock is Palantir. Worst stock by far is SMR, but that's what happens on the day. We're here with energy. We're here with trade ideas. And see, this is SMR. Horrible. We got a little bit back there, but then eventually it left it high and dry, man. Nice pullback there for SMR. If you like the name, maybe buy something on a pullback. Again, reason why we talk about this name, some nuclear energy in talk again, as both Microsoft and Google look to power Sharif's favorite AI, ChatGPT. No. You thought Gemini, I was going to go. Baby. You thought I was going to hate on you.
Gemini,
no. He likes. I think Chat. Or have you chosen? You were looking to do
Gemini,
Grok.
baby.
Have you done that yet? Okay, so no Grok as of yet. Right now, but ChatGPT still rules the roost around here. All right, man, only a minute left, Neil. Kill him with kindness.
So there goes Apple. We said we're not going to give it to our original stop because it did not hold the trend to the upside. There it is. It just broke down. So we're out of Apple. Just about break even on the last portion of the trade. The market is absolutely bleeding. That's probably going to set up. I mean, Rivian's not actually moving very much. I feel like this should be catching up there. You mentioned Intel. That could be a little something. Kind of curious as to why Rivian is not moving with the market. Intel just made a rather hefty move, breaking some lows. So that's breaking support here. 22.25. I mean, I could zoom back and show you guys that 22.25 has been a big level, but you can see there on the, there it is. $22.25 is a level on Intel. It just broke it now. So if Rivian's not going to do anything, then I'll look for Intel to do something. Never got to the 23. That was obviously the best place to short it yesterday, but yesterday is yesterday, and today is a new
day. It's today.
Oh, it's true. Like you can wait all you want for 23 to come again on Intel. You ain't gonna get that trade. Just like you're not gonna see 250 again on TSLA. But I'm excited. It's been a great and awesome transition into the midday. Like Sean was saying, absolutely doing an amazing job, both Satya and Joseph. But it is that time. We'll be back at 2 o'clock. Intel's probably going to head lower, but you guys are about to be more excited for some options and some trading. I don't know if Sharif's been in some of the small caps that have been going, but there have been a few. So congrats to anyone that's been any of those runners.
We're like the big cap show. They're like the small cap show.
Well, I mean, I know that's what he looks at. Like yesterday, that's what he's in. So I hope there's been some runners for you because sometimes when the market goes down, the small cappers can go up. Sharif, Joseph, go get them.
Yes. What is up, beautiful people? Welcome to How to Trade, formerly known as That Midday Show. That's your boy Joe, and I'm Sharif. And we're going to wait for everyone to find their way on over from the chat. I love how Adara's already in there with good vibes. Love that. Shout out to Adara. And also, shout out to Satea. She's got her headphones on. She can't hear us, but it is that girl's birthday. So throw up some love for Satea in the chat. I think she's like 21 or something. No, of course she's not. She's 26 or 27. Shout out to her. Let's see what's going on with everybody. Hello, Pitchbull, the beautiful Gabe, Mateus Lane. We got Ranjan, Robert Isaac, and Scott Edwards, Paul Goodson, D-Loaf, Barry. Enjoy the fun with Josie. I love that name. My man, Adam DeLuce, gonna see him in a hot minute. Shout out to Adam, Vicky Novak, Shane D, and Day Trader Sky. After the star, and he wants you to know he shorted AMD. So shout out to After the Star. We got Benjamin. We got Icy. It literally is Benjamin. We got Peace, 2 New York Cents, Michael Lewis, Kenneth C, Boot Burner, Ari Pages. Shout out to Brian Rubin and ND Trade. We got Unique Carbon, but Carbon with a K. And shout out to everybody else. Michael Lewis as well. Good morning, Joe.
Good morning, my friend. How are you?
Can't complain, my man.
Hey,
Got some side charts on there, ready for an options lesson. Get my learn
big
on.
One today, big
yes,
one
sir.
today. Looking forward to that, absolutely.
Anything you want to discuss before we jump into the lesson?
Oh, yeah. I'm just in some K-Web. Actually, I'm not in K-Web. I'm in Yin. So this is a Chinese ADR ETF. Shout out to Wayne for showing me this. I am short, and it looks like I'm about to get squeezed here. But I just want to emphasize on here, when we enter a trade, we get out, and then we get the potential for a better entry, right?
Let's show everybody.
Oh, yeah, I'm not even on it. Yep. Thought I was on that one. Yeah.
All good.
So just pulling this
Take
up
it easy
here.
there.
So I'm about to get stopped out break even, which I am right now, which is okay. But I just want to emphasize on just stopping out of your trades and then getting back in when you're supposed to. So as you can see here, I entered this trade short, didn't get the move that I was wanting to. Then VWAP is my out. I waited for it to phase out again, and then I punch back in, and then you get the partials, and then you stop out break even. It's that simple, Sharif.
I love it, man. All right, I don't have too much to talk about. I was trading HKD today in the sim. Obviously, I'm live now, so we're gonna keep that obviously on watch. There's a lot of small cap gappers to talk about. We're not gonna get into too much right now because let me tell you, I'm all eyes and ears and every other sensory organ, Joe. I'm ready to hear about this options lesson, baby. So let's get right to it.
Let's dive right into this introduction to options, guys. So we're going to start here with some options. And I know last time we dove right into credit spreads. And you know what? It might have been a little bit much for some. So we're going to take a couple steps back here. And we're going to start from the very beginning and just know what we need to know. Kind of get formal with the language of options and see where we go from there, right? Things get a little bit complicated. There's going to be some different terminology and everything because options is a new language, Sharif. So we're going to absolutely learn those. So introduction to options, part 1. And these are just the things that we're going to be going over. Why people trade options, the capital requirements and the benefits of trading options, what these other big terms in options are, like exercise and assignment, rights and obligations, which can be a little tricky and intimidating for some. So we want to hone in on those. We want to know what we're talking about those. And then there's this other intrinsic, extrinsic value and how we're going to calculate these values, all right? That go with options language, right? So there's a little bit of some complex stuff here, but we're going to try to keep everything as simplistic as possible. And then we're going to take it from there, all right? So slow by slow. So what are options? So they're a financial measure that are instrument that give the owner the right to buy or sell an underlying asset at a fixed price, right? You can trade options on individual stocks, ETFs, and indexes. There are 2 forms of option types. Just like buying and selling stock, you have calls for when you want to go long, and you have puts for when you want to go short, right? These are for long and biased trades. So when buying a call option, you're just looking for the underlying asset to move higher in price. It's the exact same thing as buying shares. So when you buy a put option,